Good morning, dears. Today we discussed about some cholesterol lowering drugs and some of these novel cholesterol lowering drugs for high risk patients. When we have high cholesterol, the first thing is to change your diet and fitness. Like this, less saturated fat, no trans fat, less sugar, and more activity. If that doesn't bring about down the bad LDL cholesterol, there are several different types of prescription drugs that lower LDL. The first type of drug that prescribed to lower LDL, they also lower the triglyceride levels, which is another type of blood fat, and is mildly rise of blood HDL cholesterol. The statins categories of drugs are most well known for this cholesterol lowering drugs. Some of this study shows that statins lower the chance of a cardiovascular events such as a heart attack. Statin drugs may also interact with the other medications you take. Some people who take the statins have reported memory loss and confusion. And this statins category should be avoided with grapefruits and grape juices. When you are taking statins, these grapefruits make it harder for our body to use these medications. These are the some most commonly used statin drugs: atorvastatin, fluvastatin, levastatin, pitavastatin, pravastatin, rosuvastatin, simvastatin. These statins categories. These are very well known cholesterol lowering drugs. These are some notable side effects of these drugs are intestinal problems, liver damage, but these are very rare, muscle inflammations, and high blood sugar and type 2 diabetes may also be more likely with statins. Although the risk is about 1 in 250 and the benefits outweigh the risk according to FDA. Next category is we come to this bile acid resin. That's the drugs for bile acid sequestrants. These categories of drugs, this mainly works in our intestine. This bile acid resins, this works inside our intestine. They attach to bile from the liver and prevent it from being absorbed back into our blood. Bile is made largely from cholesterol. So these drugs whittle down the body's supply of cholesterol. Main bile acid resin drugs are cholestyramine, 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 ezetimibe. These are some drugs. These are the side effects of these categories of drugs: constipation, gas, upset stomach. For ezetimibe, this is the most common ones. This mainly shows the side effects like muscle or back pain, diarrhea, abdominal pain. And in clinical trials, the most common ones for alirimab are itching, swelling, pain, or brushing, cold, flus. These are some side effects. And this evolocumab, this drug shows the colds, flu, back pain, and skin reactions. These are some notable side effects. Next category of drug is niacin. These are the mainly B vitamin is also called as the nicotinic acid, is found in food but is also available at high doses by prescriptions. Some of researchers has shown that this adding niacin when is already take a statin further lower our risk of heart disease. These are some examples: niacin, Nicoa. These categories of drugs. Side effects are flushing, itching, tingling, headache. Next categories of drugs are targeting triglycerides, that is fibrates. These categories of drugs mainly cut down on how much triglycerides our body makes and can also boost our good HDL cholesterol levels. These drugs are fenofibrate, gemibruzo. These are some drugs. Next categories are the targeted therapy ATP citrate lyase inhibitors. These mainly help to lower the LDL level in people with atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease and some genetic disorders like familial hypercholesterolemia, which causes those who have it high cholesterol level. This drug is bimectinib. This keeps our liver from processing cholesterol, and this drug is designed to help lower LDL in adults who have a genetic conditions, mainly like this familial hypercholesteremia, which causes those who have it high cholesterol. It can also help lower the LDL in people with atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. These are the some side effects, that is the upper respiratory tract infections and muscle spasms, excess of uric acid in blood, and this back pain, abdominal pain or discomfort, bronchitis, anemia, elevated liver enzymes. So now we come to this novel cholesterol lowering drugs. This mainly published in this Europe Heart Journal, new class of drug, that is PCSK9, that is protein blockers. These categories are the protein converter subtitle is a protein blocker. These categories of drugs are used in people those who cannot manage their cholesterol, their lifestyles and statin treatments. They block a protein this called as PCSK9 to make it easier for the body to remove LDL from our body. These drugs are the newer one. It will take more time to get to the to know their side effects. These drugs were first approved by the US Food and Drug Administration in 2015. New findings have been published on their use in high risk patients. These are protein blockers. These are mainly used in adults, those who have the inherent genetic conditions, and also in case of heart problems. Mainly these drugs are used. This Adalimumab, this drug is mainly used in treatment with those who have proper diet, and this also cholesterol lowering drugs help to lower the bad cholesterol, this LDL in our blood. This PCSK9 inhibitor, these categories of drugs, these are the another one is the Bococimab. This is a safe and effective drug at lowering cholesterol level, and this PCSK9 inhibitor, these categories of drugs are mainly useful in special populations like these patients with heart disease who continue to have high LDL levels despite the use of statins and other cholesterol lowering drugs. The second group is the patients with high cholesterol who cannot tolerate statins, often due to side effects like muscle pain or liver inflammations. The third group, this include the patients with genetic disorders like familial hypercholesteremia. This is often referred to as FH, which causes abnormally high cholesterol level beginning at birth. And in recent guidelines, this recommended that this PCSK9 inhibitors in FH patients who continue to have high LDL levels despite this treatment. This the mostly use this this protein inhibitor category drug, and is useful in case of the special category. This is the Adalimumab. This belongs to the class of monoclonal antibodies, and this mainly works by improving how well our body gets rid of LDL cholesterol. This mainly used in those patients having heart blood vessels to reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, and this also have the discomfort, chest pain that require treatment in hospital. It also useful in case of inherited conditions that causes high levels of LDL, and this treatment with this Adalimumab is a proper diet and cholesterol lowering drugs. This also help to lower our bad cholesterol LDL in our blood. This is the another protein inhibitor, that is PCSK9 inhibitors, and these categories of drugs mainly targeting specific gene that regulates low density lipoprotein, that is LDL or bad cholesterols. in the bloodstream to reduce bad cholesterol level and is a risk for life-threatening heart events. And this Evolumab, this is used to help to lower the bad cholesterol levels in the blood. For this have the high levels of LDL. It is used along with a proper diet, along or other LDL lowering treatments, especially with statins or Estimab. And this Evolumab is also used by those who have heart disease to help to prevent heart attacks and stroke. These categories of medications is also belongs to this monoclonal antibodies, and this also works by improving how well our body gets rid of LDL cholesterol. In recent guidelines, experts recommended this PCSK9 inhibitor in FHS patients who continue to have high LDL levels despite treatment. So we can conclude in short, the drug is reserved as a second line of cholesterol lowering treatment for patients at very high risk of heart events after standard therapies fail to work. The goal is to prioritize these high risk patients to improve outcomes while the drug continues to be studied in other populations also. Thank you. Thank you so much for your patient listening. This is my YouTube channel, Easy Learning. If you are interested, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, next video we will meet with another interesting topics. Okay, bye.